What's up, guys? Today we are making a easy garlicky shrimp Alfredo, easy peasy pasta. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to cook. Great for a weeknight. I love it. Cook it at least once a week. Okay, let's get right to it. So for this recipe, you pretty much are gonna have all the ingredients already in your fridge. I'm gonna start prepping the ingredients. I'm also gonna take this time to go ahead and boil some water for my penne pasta. I'm going to throw some salt in there. Salting your water is how the pasta noodles get their taste. So, you know, if you put other additional flavorings into the boiling water, your pasta will take in that flavor. So that's why you salt the water, because if not, your pasta is just gonna be bland, and you can't salt it after you've cooked it. That's just not right, Travis. I'm gonna let that boil while I prep and start the dish, okay? Nope. 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 Just right. Now that I've got all my ingredients prepped, you're gonna get your water boiling so you can put in your penne pasta. We actually like Bowtie pasta a lot better. We tried it a few weeks ago and it was amazing. So if you have Bowtie, definitely use that instead, but penne is a classic, very good. You're gonna use about 12 ounces of pasta for about a 1 pound amount of protein. So like I've got a pound of shrimp to 12 ounces of pasta. And I'm just gonna eye it. That looks right. Also make sure to stir up your pasta right when you put it in there so it doesn't stick together. Just make sure to get it all around and then get that back up to a boil. So we're gonna do a medium-high heat for our pan. I've got a little bit of olive oil here. Do like I do my cast irons and kind of get all of it just around, almost like a little Crisco base. I'm gonna throw in 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that melt just a little bit. Kind of coat the pan with it. At this point, I'm gonna throw in some garlic. However much your heart desires.
Our hearts desire a lot of garlic.
We really like garlic. So you're going to cook this garlic until it smells fragrant for about 30 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna throw in the shrimp right there and then make sure they're all touching the pan. And at this point, I'm gonna throw in some parsley. Just a little bit. Some salt and some pepper. Again, however much you think it needs. I don't really like to put a number on this kind of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and salt and pepper the other side once I've flipped it. You're gonna cook for about 2 minutes on each side until each side is pink. So just remember to periodically stir your pasta. You don't want it to stick together and not cook. Move these around a little bit. They don't have to be completely cooked because you're gonna put them back into the Alfredo sauce for a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and scoop these out. Lower the temp to low, super low, almost all the way off, but keep your pan hot. And keep any and all juices that you can from the shrimp. So now that we've got the shrimp out of the pan, we are going to make the Alfredo sauce. So you're gonna take 2 tablespoons of butter, put that back in the pan, and you're gonna let that melt. You're at like a medium low temperature. So how you're gonna make this Alfredo sauce is you're gonna get this butter melted. You can try and get all this stuff kind of up. Then you're gonna throw in your 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. At this point, you're gonna have to work a little quick. So have all your ingredients ready. We're gonna go all-purpose flour. We're gonna stir it around a little bit until it browns. And then at that point, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of chicken broth and our 3/4 cup of milk and let that simmer. Try and smush down any of these clumps that you see. It's kind of inevitable that you're gonna get some. Okay, so at this point, you've noticed that it's thickened up a little bit. We're gonna add our cheese. So we've got a cup of cheese. We're gonna do 3/4 cup now. And before we finish the dish, we'll use that last 1/4 of a cup. Let's go ahead and add 3/4 a cup here. You've got a 1/2 cup of Parmesan. You're gonna add 1/4 a cup of Parmesan, so half of what you have here. Stir that in. Get it. Now you've started to see your Alfredo sauce coming to life. All right. At this point, you might want to lower the temperature depending on your eye. But all right, we've seen it's kind of getting cheesy. We're getting Alfredo-y. If you want it a little more creamy, add a little more milk, stir it up. If it's still not creamy enough, add a little more milk, stir it up. So at this point, you can salt and pepper, you can taste it. I'm gonna do a little more salt. Oop, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more because I'm bubbling. A little more salt, a little more pepper. And because I'm bubbling and my pan is calling for some moisture, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my tomatoes in before I finish my seasoning. I'm gonna mix this up. This is kind of up to you as far as how much you want to put into this. So I'm gonna put a little bit more parsley. Don't add any more garlic at this point because you need to cook it before you add it in here. So no more garlic. Okay, so now I've got my tomatoes in there. I'm gonna throw my shrimp back in here. All its juices. Incorporate that. And I like to incorporate at every step because if you add them all in, it gets kind of like overloaded and it's kind of hard. And final step is our pasta. Make sure it's well drained here. Oop.
Hey.
Sorry, Tank. Tank has free pastas on the floor.
Thanks.
All right, and throw that straight in there. You're gonna fold it in. Oops, sorry. They're slippery. Just the two of us. We can eat it if we try. Okay, so now we are almost done. We are 10 minutes away from enjoying this bad boy. You're gonna take the rest of your cheese. And you're gonna line the top of this like this. Don't really spread it out there because this is gonna be golden brown when we're done, and it's gonna look so good. All right, we've got the rest of our Parmesan. Go around the edges, try and do all the pieces you missed. All right. And then a little more parsley to look good. Perfect. Okay, so now we are going into an oven for roughly 7 to 10 minutes.
Multitasking cameraman here. This should be the thumbnail.
You don't want it to brown too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just watching it because I want it to look perfect for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's what I'm talking about. Delicious.
That whop sound, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what you guys have all been waiting for. It's really just been me waiting for it. The bite. Oh, that's a big bite. Okay. It's still really hot. This dish has no business being as good as it is for as easy as it was. It's the perfect weeknight meal if you are a pasta shrimp Alfredo lover. It seriously is such an easy meal and I cook it up once a week. I'm gonna just take one more bite while I have you with me. But please do yourself a favor, try this. It's so easy, one pan, makes for an easy cleanup. It is amazing and you cannot f it up, I swear. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed what you saw today, and I will see you here next week. Thanks. Let's eat pasta. Ed Rich Tofton, hi.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed. Thanks for sticking around.